Greetings and salutations, drifters. This is Magic the Squig back with another Embers Adrift video. I have a few different videos in the works. I was going to do something on alchemy, but I haven't yet, so here we are. I wanted to mention right off the bat, if you're looking for the guild safe haven I mentioned in previous videos, we merged guilds with weekend warriors, and we're now known as the Heralds of Ibax. It's kind of a fun, lore-appropriate guild name, and our goal is to discover more about Ibax and maybe become cult-like about it. I don't know yet. So without further ado, have you heard the fabled tale of the great Ibax? That's what we're going to learn about right now, I think. Here lies our beloved Lord Ibax. This book is crafted as an eternal homage to him and his works, and is interred here with him. May his face ever be turned toward the sky he loved so much. Lord Ibax often spent his later days here, away from Ibaxis, the city he founded, cared for, and led righteously and mercifully for so very long, though his true love was studying the skies. His people claim they rarely witnessed him looking away from the sky. Whether he pondered the mysteries of Ember or the rule of his people, he always gazed upward. One could almost see the reflection of the eye of the sky within his own eyes. Because of this, his beloved people often referred to the blue guide above as the Eye of Ibax, though Ibax himself always referred to it as the Eye of the Sky. He was known and loved by all. Upon his death, the Council of Ember, along with his fellow Magi, those of the newer city-states founded after his example, officially renamed the Eye of the Sky to the Eye of Ibax, in honor of one of the greatest scholars and leaders ever known to the Vehremen. Ibax made countless contributions to the Vehremen. Among them were astronomical observations, which were a dear hobby of his, discoveries in regard to the use and knowledge of Ember, and the founding of governing of Ibaxis nestled within the high peaks of the alternate mountains. We are forever in the debt of the great Ibax, who took the crude writings of the nomadic past and developed them into our written language of today. After the sundering, the Vehremen lost touch with our past. As a people decimated, we huddled in fear, focused only on surviving. We became enamored with the Ember once it was discovered, and forgot to tell stories. Ibax changed all of that. Over the span of many years, the Vehremen slowly learned more about Ember and how to survive in the sundered world. One man emerged above the rest of the people. He was wise, kind, and energetic. He was Ibax Opteran. Ibax saw the importance of recording our history and findings for the future generations to build upon. He dedicated his life to this pursuit. He advanced our writing beyond the mere scratches we had from before the sundering, and he taught it to others. Using Ember seemed natural to him, and he kept a careful account of his findings. He started training pupils in his ways. Finally, when the Southern Valley grew too scarce in resources in Ember, the Vehremen too numerous, Ibax discovered how to build with the aid of Ember. Finally, we could leave our tents behind, dispense with the labor-intensive cutting and carrying of stone to build with, and truly build a great society. Cutting and moving stones with Ember was a revolutionary discovery. An assembly of the people led by Ibax and his wisest pupils decided it was time to venture forth in search of more Ember, and founded the city of Ibaxis in a safe location. As Ibaxis grew too populous, other great pupils of Ibax, all magi of skill and wisdom, went forth with followers to build their own cities for the good of the Vehremen. A council of Ember was established among these cities to aid in governing each one of these and making decisions as a people. Ibax led the Vehremen to greatness. He established the study of alchemy with his magi, the practice of record-keeping, the skill of erecting great cities in little time through his mastery of Ember, and he looked to the stars and dreamed of what else we might accomplish. Vehremen owe him a great debt of gratitude, and we lay him to his final rest here where he was most, to gaze up at the eye which now bears his name. May he rest in peace under the eye of Ibax. So what'd you think, folks? That tells us a lot about the world that I personally didn't know beforehand. We now know Ibax was the leader of the Vehremen, and that is what they refer to their people as. And he was pretty much a folk hero amongst them. They named a whole friggin' planet after him, so it's a pretty big deal. So what are your theories on this ancient civilization? Let's discuss it in the Discord or comments. I don't really care. I just want to talk about this game. For my next video of this style, I want to talk about the others, the origin of the others, how they came to be. I think they might be the Vehremen, possibly, or remnants of that civilization. So looking forward to talking about that more. Anyways, see ya.